Side tonight with legal words of wisdom if you're in the passenger seat of a car during a wreck. One obscure law could prevent you from suing anyone involved if the wreck is ruled an accident. WAFF 48's Daquan Lee joins us live in studio. Daquan, you've talked to one attorney who believes this law is actually unconstitutional. He had clients who have been on the wrong end of this law.
Liz, that law is called the guest passenger statute. A lawyer tells me the law was written in Alabama during the Great Depression when there weren't as many cars on the road. State lawmakers at the time hoped it would encourage people to carpool without the fear of being sued in case of an accident. But in 2023, cars are everywhere and accidents happen every day. And as a result, one lawyer says this law should no longer exist.
Nobody really knows the statute exists other than lawyers, judges, and people who have been affected by it.
I had no idea. All I knew is I had been injured, and I went out to the insurance company, letting them know what had happened. Actually, the driver, it was her insurance, so she reached out to them, and they denied it.
The guest passenger statute prevents anyone who's riding as a passenger from suing or filing an insurance claim against a driver who negligently causes an accident.
When somebody does something that's unreasonable and makes a mistake, for the most common example is running a red light on accident.
Sherry Hurst had her foot run over accidentally by another driver while leaving the backseat passenger side of her family's car. Her filed claim was denied, so she brought a lawsuit against the driver's insurance company.
We went to the Supreme Court, and it took over five plus years to get this reconciled in order for me to be compensated.
Though Hurst was eventually compensated, the law was never changed. Her attorney, Bart Senyard, argues the statute is unconstitutional. He says it violates the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment by dividing the driver and the passenger of a car into two separate classes of people. There is a class of people who can be successful in personal injury claims and another who can't be successful. It took Hurst 5 years in a fight with the Alabama Supreme Court to be compensated, but she definitely learned a lesson from her unfortunate accidents.
I drive myself where I need to go. I don't carpool that much, or I am in the front, and I make sure that I say, okay, I'm out of the clear, I'm in the clear.
Now, Senyard told me several states' Supreme Courts, such as Texas, South Carolina, and Kansas, have struck down statutes similar to the guest passenger statute. He just hopes that Alabama does the same. Liz?